So, hey guys, today we're going to be talking about domain names. Now, having a good domain name is important, but it may be important for reasons that you're not thinking of. So, let's kind of divulge into it a little bit, kind of talk about what makes a good domain name and what you should really do with domain names. So, a lot of times people come to me and say, hey, I've got this idea for a new website. Should I use a keyword-rich domain? So in other words, should I have the actual keywords in the domain? So if I'm selling TVs, would I want to have buytvs.com? Well, maybe, but let me talk about this a little bit further for you. So my question to you is this. How do you feel from a branding standpoint, right? So you're going to do a lot more than just have your website out there in most cases. So when you're talking about your entire marketing package, all of your branding, what represents your name, is having a domain name that's really keyword rich going to be the best from a branding standpoint? And most of the time it might not be. Now, if you have the opportunity where both can be together well, definitely go ahead and use that. But there's been a lot of talk recently from Bing that it really doesn't matter if you have a super keyword rich domain. That there's a lot of other factors out there that really determine how well you're going to rank. So it's really important that when we're focusing especially on Bing, that we're not as worried about getting that really keyword-rich domain. And I've actually seen this recently on a lot of my projects on Google too, where some of my keyword domains that used to rank really high, if they're not properly maintained and properly new content coming out for them and staying active in that, no matter how keyword-rich the domain was, that they're actually not doing as well. So as search engines, especially Bing, as they continue evolving and getting better and bigger, they're really looking for quality content. So that's what I always remind people. Bring it back to content, make sure it's clean, make sure there's no spelling errors or grammatical problems on there, make sure that your end user, your client, your potential client, your customer, that they're going to have a great experience and everything's going to be well. So always think about branding your overall brand message, what you're trying to say to customers and who you want to be first, and then go and buy a domain that is going to make sense for that. Because remember, a lot of times, once you have your company's name out there, that's the site that people are automatically going to go to find you. So it's very difficult if you want to be called something, but yet you want to have a different domain. So it's very important that maybe for a landing page project or an advertising campaign, maybe you would have that keyword-rich domain for that, so people can find that really easy. But really think about what do you want to be known as a brand as you grow, as you get bigger, as you do new challenges in that. What's your actual brand going to be? Let's figure that out first, and then we can focus on getting the right domain. And not always is it keyword rich. And again, it doesn't have nearly as much SEO clout as what it used to in the day. So make sure that you focus on that brand first. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.